Alright, I'm gonna make a quick video on how to install this Fathead garage Holley AC harness kit from Anderson Ford Motorsport. And it's fairly simple. It's plug and play, so let's get into it. I'm gonna feed it through here, through the back. Might be a little difficult to navigate it. A bunch of other crap. Alright. So come over here. Got it ran. I'm actually gonna run it through under these wires and stuff, but you get the gist of pretty much. I came through this way, just fished it through, and it's kind of tight under there, but yeah. All right, so I got these wires taped up, the ones that are gonna go inside there. We also have the fuse and the module here. So yeah, let's go ahead and put this in there. All right, so I shoot for the I'm going towards the left, but it's really the right hand side of the car, so I'm shooting for that so I can get that all the way in down to the bottom. Damn, look at that. Just like that. Beautiful. So this connector's wire is super long, and well, gonna have to plug this in here, connect that like that, and then I'm gonna just loop this and stuff it in there, and that's how it's gonna have to work. I'm just gonna stuff this in there. All right, just like that. And boom, that's connected. The wire over there's ran. That's connected. Then we gotta come inside here. We gotta connect these wires. These are the AC wires right here. You can see. Okay, it tapes off. The beautiful thing about this kit is these wires are the exact same wires for the Holley. See, white with blue stripe. It's the IAC kick, so that goes with that. This is the IAC shutdown, and then see this wire here, same wires. But 12-volt ignition switch. You got your ground, AC on signal, which was probably going to be to the back of this. So when I turn this on here to the AC, that's going to be the AC on signal. All right, so I like to use these call them heat shrink solder butt connectors. We take this one here, and I'm gonna wrap them. But first you want to put the butt connector on. Getting ahead of myself. Twist these together. Get your solder stick. Twist these the stronger the knot, dude. Solder sticks, dude. These ain't actually called solder sticks. Solder seal wire connectors. You can get them on Amazon. Now, that's why I left these all long, because I'm not trying to cut all these wires. So what I'm gonna do is just wrap it up. Basically, this is gonna go tucked up in there. This wiring, all this wiring is gonna go tucked up in here. So, yes sir. All right, so some of you guys might get confused because it says right here, locate the usually purple wire, splice the AC on signal wire to that wire for circuit power. And as you can see here, we have a green, a black, 2 whites, blue. But we do have a purple stripe. Doesn't say green with purple stripe. So what you can do is grab a voltmeter, go to the back, probe. First go here, figure out which one is, it's number 6 actually, so you figure out it's number 6 AC clutch, right there, number 6, that's number 6, number 6 is right here. Alright, so I'm gonna have to tap into fuse 11 right there. That is for the radio right there. Boom, radio. That is key on. So number 11 is right here. It's in the center. Which is this one here. So it says 11. So I have the wire extended just a hair from the original harness to reach over here, and then I'm going to take this fuse tap that I got at my local auto parts, which is AutoZone, one of my favorite stores to go to, and I got this. It says HHA, but it's that thick one, you know what I'm saying, or the wide one, because they have some that are real, you know, thin, close together, and this is for the older style fuses. So this is an old ass car. So I'm about to go ahead and tap that fuse right now. It's starting to rain. I'm gonna go ahead and close these doors. I'm gonna try to record this. I also want to note that I put the ground where the computer ground would go for the factory harness. I just put it there. Also, the Holley Terminator X ground is right there, and the same thing. So it just shares the same ground. I use the factory bolt. If you know what it looks like, it's always like a green kind of turquoise color. But yeah, that's where I ground it out. So just like that, I have everything connected and tucked away. You can see from the side, once I put the panel on, it's all tucked in. All the wires going that way. Got everything nice, and I got the fuse tap over there hooked up. The power, which was the last wire, or the first wire on the red connector, which was the green with purple on this 88. So maybe on a 90 or 91 and up or whatever, it might be just purple. So I got that connected, and then I have everything over here hooked up. So it's fairly simple. Anybody can really get it done. Just need butt connectors and, you know, some sort of mechanical know-how. But for the most part, it's easy. They come with instructions. Just follow the instructions. Really, the hard thing is trying to figure out what wires they're talking about and shit like that. But you know, the AC kick on, that's the one. AC on, that was the one that was kind of hard to figure out, because you're like, oh, well, this one says purple, but mine's green with purple. So like I said, you can test it with the voltmeter over there, and then just mess with the knob, and then once it starts beeping on continuity, then you know, okay, well, now it's passing voltage from here to there when you get it on the max level. But it's pretty much, it's just that wire over there on that side. All right, so pretty much that's a wrap for this job as far as the AC kit install goes. I still got to change the door, but it started kind of raining a little bit on me, so I'm probably gonna put the car cover on it and then just wait and see. If it doesn't go well, more than likely tomorrow I'll pull the door off. Tomorrow is supposed to be sunny, so you know, at least we got this done. And I got the wires tucked up over there all nice and neat, because when I first got this car with the old wiring harness, man, the wires were just blowed out like a bomb blew up, and there were just wires everywhere. That whole section in the corner, all that corner over there, all this over here, all of it was all wires. All these wires were just like, they were all split and just spread and everywhere. So like I said, I've had to change this whole fucking harness, the whole dash harness, the headlight harness, body harness, tail light harness. I changed all that. I didn't have to install the injector harness or the ECU harness, because this has a Holley Terminator X. I have the ECU in my garage, but this is where it would connect right here. This is the vacuum, or for the map sensor. But yeah, so this concludes the video. There is I believe it's a Falcon that just landed over there. He's just chilling on the top post. So yeah, so the bird landed, and this video is about to end. Freedom, baby. America.